and you have seen how to make the presentation of various products on the market through this clipping mask technique. We'll switch to a bigger part now. How to work with the quick mask. Now the topic, quick mask. Already we have learned the brush. Now quick mask is such a technique where we can use the brush to make selection. Quick mask. Hotkey Q. And the option is there in your toolbar at the extreme down. In the extreme down, there is a button to the left side. This is called quick mask button. What happens once we start up working with quick mask? Let us take an example. We'll open this pic. Take the brush and switch on this button. By default, you'll find the name of the file is RGB. Can you see RGB on the left of corner of the name of the file?
So
RGB.
once again, sir, by starting.
Screen is visible?
Now visible.
Okay. That this one. No, this is my screen, my video. So now the topic is going on quick mask. And what is quick mask? It is a technique to make the brush to help in selection. And switching to the screen and switch on this button. The quick mask button is there in the toolbar in the left down button. Now by default, you can find the name of the file on the top left corner, name of the file. So Penguin RGB 8-bit. And here you can able to see the layers, which is in blue in color. Can you able to see the difference? Like this is only the normal presentation. But the time you switch to this quick mask button, instantly you'll find a quick mask name here. Can you able to see? Quick mask. And here you can find the layer looks gray color. So this is the symbol through which you can able to understand does the image is in normal mode or quick mask mode. Rest of the things will look the same, but the difference will come in two different places. The name will change with quick mask and the layer thumbnail will be turned into gray color. And the third difference will happen whenever you are working with quick mask mode. Here either take red color, green color, blue color, ఏదో color తీస్తే ఇక్కడ color రాదు. Only white వస్తుంది లేదంటే black వస్తాయి. So we find now three differences will happen once you switch on the quick mask. What are the difference? The thumbnail colors FG and VG will turn into black and white. Second, the name will turn into quick mask. Third, the layer will show in gray format. So now got to know how to recognize the quick mask. Recognition. The first one, layer thumbnail in gray color, layer in gray. Second, name with quick mask, name with quick mask. And the third, the FG and BG color will be black and white, never in colors. Once anything is happening like this, so never get surprised. Just make sure your image is in quick mask. Sometimes what happens, by default or by chance, the hand is placed on the Q button and the software turn into quick mask and you are trying to take a color and the color is not coming. So never get surprised. Just watch to the name. You'll find quick mask. Switch off this. Again, you can get back the color. So now got to know how to switch off the quick mask, switch on the quick mask. How to recognize the quick mask from different places. Now we'll see how to use this quick mask. Now take a brush. Here you can paint the color on the screen. But which color will be paint up? You'll find some XYZ color. That is not color, but it allow you to understand where the selection is happening. Take the brush, increase the size, switch on the quick mask mode, have a double click on the button. Then you can find a window where you can able to see a particular color you can assign, whichever the color you want. Then after, go for OK and press OK and start a painting on here. What happens? You find that green color comes over here. You are not painting any color. It is just a recognition that these are the places has been selected. What you got to know now? Software allow you to understand here selection అయింది అలాగా రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తుంది అంటే కలర్ పెయింట్ చేస్తలేదు. Again you go back, you find that much of area is selected. So we have understood now, while working with quick mask, if brush is painting a color, what it mean? अगर brush paint करता है तो उसका meaning क्या है? The meaning is that he is telling to the user that this much of area has been selected. Fine. So now we have understood what is this color mean, and you can change the colors by double clicking on here and go for OK and switch on this. So you can change the color. Now the question comes up. These many tools we have learned just for selection. Why again the brush is going for selection? Why brush is required? Am I right? And this question will make you to learn this in a beautiful manner. The answer is like, till now, what are the things we have learned in the selection? It will make 100% selection. But if you are working with brush and you are painting some color, then if you feel like it is not what you are looking for, then you can have to erase it up by painting white. So the selection can be erased. This is possible if you are working with quick mask. First benefit, why to make a selection with brush? What is the benefit? The selection can be erased. It is deleting, but selection eraser is happening up. Second, we can able to make the selection at different places with a different opacity level. Example, if you are making the opacity 100, it select 100% here. And if you are making this opacity 49% and you are painting something over here, then it select here 49%. So let us see the answer here. So nothing is visible, but if you take the copy paste, then you can able to find the difference. A light amount of selection is happened on this right hand side, and this happens because of your brush intensity. Till now, none of the tool does have that much of capability which allow the artist to make selection at one place 10%, here 20%, here 50%, here 30%. In this way of selection is not possible by anybody. So now got to know what is the difference between brush selection and normal tool selection. Answer there, then means you can use. If no answer, cannot able to use, nothing to get panic if it is not usable. So just to make you aware, the things to be asked, why to use brush as a selection? Though the selection tools are there a lot. And what is the answer? Selection tool doesn't have a capacity to select the area with the strength of opacity. You would select anything with lesser tool, 100% it will select. 10%, 20%, 30% cannot be select. Now you have understood what is the difference in selection in brush and selection tool. Now the next question, where it is used, sir? Now what is the question? Where it is used. Fine, let us go for a practical output. Okay. Select the image, copy it up, come to the software, paste it down. Now zoom it up. Okay. Now here some of the area you need to make color correction. So in Charisma albums, photo studios, they use this technique. Get the brush down because it makes a very smooth selection. Switch to the quick mask mode and get a duplicate of it first. And switch to the quick mask. You can find the name, should switch into the quick mask format. Does it changed? So quick mask. Now start painting lighter over here. Get the brush size down and paint it up. So hope we have understood what is happening on your skin. The skin is selecting some of the area.
Sir, once again.
Once more. So
Yes, sir.
everything deleted. Nothing is on your skin. Take a new canvas by copying the image, paste it down, take a duplicate, switch into the quick mask mode, get the screen big, make sure double click over here, take your relevant color. If it is red skin, then you can take some green color. Now start a painting over here by switching on this. Start painting on the skin by taking green color so that you can able to recognize where the selection has been done up. And it is very light, 25%. Now switch away from the quick mask. This much of part is selected now. Go for edit menu, copy and paste over there. So now a light color skin is there on your skin. Can you see? So this is the over makeup over to the image. Can you see the skin? This is what you have selected from the image, light colored output. Now blend it up on your desirable mode and find the glow. Can you see the difference? The light difference comes because of your painting through the brush and get it out. So this micro level change happens because of your brush selection and quick mask mode. So where it blends, people cannot able to find. It will not kill the original informations. But the same thing, if you select from the selection tool, it will make a patch output. And this could be duplicate for more to make the glow to grow more. So now you can find this is the input and this is the output. So hope we have understood how Photoshop industry use quick mask to make color corrections. The technique is on your front and how we are commanding that makes matter. So we have seen now the in and out. We'll have a comparison and make an output. And get it paste. Okay, the original is here. Made a duplicate, Control A, select all and switch to the left side. Now you can find the difference between the skin tone of your face. And this comes because of what reason? Your quick mask. So this is a technique which could be used to make every part of the photograph to get changed. So brush helps a lot. So hope we have understood now how to use brush to make a selection and why to use. How is okay, but the major reason why. Fine, let's move into the more detail about the quick mask. So example you have given. Now a little more technical things in quick mask. The topic is going on. What is masking? How many type of mask? Out of that we have learned two, now today three. Layer masking is done, clipping mask done, now quick mask is happening up. Whenever we switch to the quick mask, the thumbnail will turn into gray. If it is gray, then it paints even in 100% of the opacity to a light color. If it turn into more dark black color, then this color will be much more brighter. So you can find out now, the gray will decide how much selection will happen. If it is done and you start up painting white, then you can release it up. So black is to paint the color, white is to remove the color. Remove the color means remove the selection and get it done. So the next information you got to know what? While working with quick mask mode, black paints, black paint full, white erase, gray semi-transparent. So this is how the black, white, and gray will react. So if you need to get select, take more black colors and get select. If you don't need the selection, get it erase, paint white and erase it. Job is done. Switch the Q, make the selection. So we have understood now how to make the selection through the black and white in quick mask mode. How to make photo color correction through the quick mask mode. And how to make the selection. Then the next technique. So tips and tricks number 1 is over. Tips and tricks number 2. After the selection, we can switch to the quick mask mode. This is also possible. It's a great advantage in quick mask. Then your selection can be erased. Get it? Okay. So you can see now, before you cannot able to erase the selection. Now you can erase it off, though the selection you have done, but yes, now can you feel how to erase the selection. So what is the next thing you got to know? Selection can be erased. Selection can be erased by the quick mask mode. So switch to the things, take a new layer and make a selection. Get it? Okay. Switch to the quick mask mode. Switch to the quick mask mode. Hotkey Q. Take your brush B. Switch to the brush size. Get the hardness on your edge and make the drawing. What you're doing, you're not making any drawing on the screen with the color, but you're making a selection to be in draw. This is the magic on quick mask. So you can erase the selection, it is possible through the brush. So brush is not only to make a painting of the color, but it helps to make the selection and quick marks.
Sir, one show again.
Yes. Once again, step number 1, take the canvas. Step number 2, take the selection. Step number 4, draw it up. Step number 5, switch to the quick mask. Step number 6, take your brush tool. Step number 7, start drawing on it. So you are working on the same layer, but no layer concept, nothing, because it is not a color. It is just a selection which represented through a color. Get it off. Job is done now. Now you can take any color and make the work to be done up. So what we have seen now, how to erase the things with brush and selection through the quick mask mode. And you can start using the pressure and all things, and then you can make a wonderful output. I'm not switching into the art now, but the things of technology now. So you are aware of the technology, you can make the wonders. Once more, take the selection, fine. Draw random, switch to the quick mask, cut it up. What do you have seen now? How to erase. And you're just erasing the things.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Sir, after selection quick mask, how green color came?
Whenever you are working with quick mask, the selection will turn into a fill automatically. The selection will turn into a representation of the color, and the color is here in the quick mask. So what you are trying to make, once again, make a selection. The selection will turn into a color by the time you switch on this button. The time you switch on the quick mask, what did the software do? It will convert the selection into a presentation way. And the presentation will be done by whom? By the color, whatever you are assigning here.
For every time, sir?
For every time. So either you can able to make selection by the help of your black painting, or if already selection is there, then it will turn into that color. And it will make us to understand this much of area is selected. Software em cheptundante ee area lo select jarigindi adi represent chestundi quick marks lo. Then we can able to get a cut and switch off this. So your selection is cut off. So this is the advanced use of quick mask mode. So the starting level of use you have seen what is market is doing. Now we are switching to the advanced level of handling the quick mask. Hope we have understood 3 masks together. What are those? Layer mask, clip mask, quick mask. Now the answer should be there at your end. ये 3 की difference एटी, ये 3 की equal एटी. Answer is there. We have understood. If not, find it out, ask it out, and gather it with time. It is not like today only. ఒక సంవత్సరంలో ఇది కంట్రోల్ వస్తే కూడా చాలు. Now the next is vector mask. So now we'll be switching to the bigger part of the screen. It's vector mask, but it will take some time. Once we'll finish with this vector tools, we'll make that mask. And then hope we have understood what is called quick mask. Let us move to the next tool on the bunch. So start playing with quick mask, make some selection, erase the selection. So the summary we got to know in quick mask, it allow the artist to erase the selection, which cannot be done before. Practical output one we have shown on the screen with examples, but 100 of output you can able to get. Fine, then so let's move into the paint bucket. It is not a new tool. It is there in MS Paint also, paint bucket. It fills the color. Same thing it also does here. Whenever you feel a color to be get filled somewhere, then rather than Alt backspace, Control backspace, fill command, you can directly fill the color on your screen. Foreground color comes. Exactly same way you can change the color. And the restriction could be done onto a selected part also. Then after it is color sensitive, you can choose your color. And if you feel like the color to be here, yes, fill it up on the other side of the corner. So it is color sensitive. Wherever you are clicking, that nearby color will get filled with the FG color. Now, paint bucket not only fills the foreground color, but it allows the artist to fill the pattern too. Go to the option bar, switch the foreground color to the pattern color. So if pattern, then he'll ask you which pattern. If you choose the pattern, click over here, fill the pattern. So hope we have understood now how to fill the color and pattern through the help of your paint bucket. This is another way to filling the color. And rest, yes, switch to the paint bucket, get the next color and get it filled. So filling color becomes one click job with the help of your paint bucket. As you like, you are working with MS Paint, you can work here. Fine, then so let's move to the eraser. It erases the photograph. So at a stage we are learning more tools. It erases to the background color. What is the background color? That color will come up. If you change the background color to red color, then if you erase somewhere, it will form the red color. The first thing we got to know, erase tool will help to erase the subject to the background color if the subject is in lock condition. If the subject is not in lock condition, you can open it up, then it will erase to the transparency color. Tools remain the same. ఒకటే టూల్, రెండు విధానంగా అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇలా వస్తుంది, బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ వచ్చింది. ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది? లేయర్ లాక్ ఉంటే, అన్లాక్ చేయలేదంటే. అన్లాక్ చేసిన తర్వాత బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ కాదు, ట్రాన్స్పరెన్సీ కలర్ వస్తాయి. సో హోప్ వీ హ్యావ్ అండర్స్టూడ్. Now there is a special button called erase history. It will start up working to get the original canvas color. Whatever the original, that will come up. So we have understood now the eraser can be work in 3 different way. Hotkey E. What are the 3? It paints the busy color. It paints the transparency. And it paints the history of the canvas. Tools remain the same. This is the condition whenever the layer is locked. And this is the condition where the layer is unlocked. And this is the condition where you are ticking on the erase to history option in the option bar. The tools remain the same, but it results in 3 different ways, but because the condition is different. Hope we have understood how does the eraser works. Now let us move on to the practical part. We need to get it erased. Okay, you can pick the color from your screen and get it exchanged. Get the eraser and erase it up by making the erase stickers and get it smooth. Yes. So we are making it to go for the cloud. So pick the color from your screen and start up making the erase to erase it up. And suddenly you feel like it is to be get sewn. Then switch on the erase and sewn it up. Erase to history. So we have understood now how does this erase tool can able to work in an artistical way. And if you need to make it transparent, yes, have a double click, get it open, finish, and switch off this, get it transparent. And back if you need once more, yes, switch on this, get it back. So now got to know how does erase can able to erase the things within fraction of second. Again, back the information within fraction of second. Get it off, get it out. So we have understood now what is erase tool and how does it works. Let's move to the background eraser. Irrespective of the layer is lock or unlock, it will erase to the transparency only. But how does it behaves? Whenever you are painting something on the skin, the software will break down the image into two parts, which is front and which is back. He is considering the click place in two parts. Ever pine ఉంటుంది ever back ఉంటుంది and predict చేస్తాం. And he will release the background color. This is the magic in background erase tool. Name of the tool, background erase. It split the screen into two parts wherever you are clicking. One onto the top, one onto the below. Whichever the things you feel like below, it will be erased automatically and the layer will turn into transparent. Even the layer is locked, it will turn into transparency. So hope we have understood what is the difference between erase tool and background erase tool. Answer there means you have learned. If not, ask it up. Now switching to the magic eraser. Magic eraser, as if the name the work is so, here already you have learned magic wand. What it does? It make a selection to a particular color. Same job he is doing. He is selecting, he is releasing. Finish. No difference in it. One select, one erase. Everybody works on the color logic. Everybody works on the color logic. It also works in the color science. Wherever you click, that nearby color is selected. And it is depending on the tolerance value. Hide the tolerance, hide the area coverage. Same thing happens to your erase. It is also like depend on tolerance. Hide the tolerance value, hide it, get coverage. Lower the tolerance, lower it coverage. But you got to know the making method and working method is the same. It select, it delete. It is color sensitive, it is color sensitive. It is controlled by tolerance. No, tolerance. Tolerance. Then it will select as if like you are selecting tolerance more. What it does, it select that much of color nearby. Same thing, it is deleting. Hmm. Yes. As well as which is not touched. It is because here the option is contiguous off. And the same logic. The same, contiguous. This is the option. If you on, then it will be continued, continuity will go. If it is off, then if it is not there nearby also, it will delete. Same logic. Look, once you have done with this, same logic is working there. That helps to do the selection. It helps to make the deletion. Rest of this logic are the same. So hope we have understood what is the difference between three erasers. When to use what? What is the benefit of erase tool? What is the limitation of erase tool? So a comparative knowledge will make you to take a decision on your screen. Then on the same bunch, coming down over here, blur tool, it make defocus the photograph. As if the name, the work is so, defocus. So your strength of the pixel will get down. It look blurry. Just go on painting. how much it is to be blur, where it is to be blur, that all decided by the option bar. The strength will decide like how much big blur. If it is less, then it will less blur. And where it is to be get work, it is decided by here. So the photograph does have dark area, bright area. On that area, if you need to work particularly, then you can able to switch on this. Or else overally, it is normal. So hope we have understood what is blur, how it works, where it works, how it controls. It controlled by whom? Strength. Name of the tool, blur. Exactly the reverse. Now the practical answer, like where it is used, sir. So often you can find the celebrity is focused and all the people are not focused. Then after the shoot, we can have to blur this. So ultimately what happened? The eye will catch to the subject. The environment will be there. It will not deviate from the story. But audience will watch to whom? To whom you say. How you are saying? By controlling the skin. That means a graphic designer is a magician. Wherever he wants the audience to see, where there the audience has to see. That credit goes to you. So what happens now? I has to catch to the first character. Because here the subject is there. Information is there. But I will go here because the sharpness is there. So this happened because of your blur. And because of this reason, people buy a high-end camera, DSLR, to make defocus and focus to the subject. But after the shoot, nothing can be done. And while the shoot, if both the character in the same parallel line, then sometimes it is hard to make a particular subject to get defocus. At that time, they use the post-productions. After the shoot, they come to you to make defocus. Now you can see now the before and after. How to see the before? Revert. How to see the after? Control Z. So we have understood now how to use a blur to focus the audience to a particular subject by defocusing the other part. Same logic, same thing, but in a reverse way. One blur, one sharpens. It makes the pixel to get hard and hard and hard. It makes the pixel hard. The rest of the logic are the same. So you can find the pixels are very hard now. Now the next one is smudge. What is smudge? It drags the pixels away from your skin. Smudging. Again, it controlled by the strength. So the method of working, click and drag, click and drag. It will drag the pixels and go away with your flow. Now what could be done with this? And the tips and tricks on this, name of the tool, Smudge. Name of the tool, Smudge. Highly intelligent tool. It makes photograph damage, but it is not only damaging. If you control the damage, the beauty is there. So how to use this? Let's take an example. So a lot of works could be done with this. So catch to the screen now. We'll show some of the examples how this smudge could be used in a artistical way. So everything whatever you are seeing is smudge. Take the pixel, drag it up, make the subject, control it up. Drag, drag. Photorealistic fire is the output also. Subject making is the output also. Get smudge. So everything is smudge. So I'll do it in a practical manner on your skin. So just check it out. So what you are learning now, how to use the smudge. Take a photograph or take the blank canvas, Control N. First tips and tricks on the smudge. While you are working with the smudge tool, if you are hitting the Alt button or holding the Alt button and click, then FG color will come onto the screen. First tips and tricks over. ఏం పట్టుకోవాలా ఆల్ట్ పట్టుకునే క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతాయి FG కలర్స్ స్క్రీన్ మీద వస్తాయి ఆల్ట్ అండ్ క్లిక్. Now the same Alt and click. So change the color over here and get it, Alt and click. Now drag this and move up. Change the strength to a higher. So control to 80 and all, then you can smudge. So hope you have understood how does this colorful waves comes with your smudge. And you can have to make it to go a little artistical here and there, but it takes more. So hope you can able to see now how do this smudge is working. Now take it into the full screen, tab, hide the screen, F, F, control plus. Hold the space bar, bring it out here. Smudge. Now decrease the size, get it off. Now hold the Alt and hit it for a while. And decrease the size and drag. Now hold the Alt, give some ink. Just give some ink. Now change the color, hold the Alt and decrease the size. And mix it up. Just to make the subject a little here and there. Now add some selections. So a lot of works could be done up. Now take the smudge and drag it up. So what you can find, yes, you can make some mountains or rocks to get drawn. Just drag and decrease the strength, increase the size and mix it up. Mix. Hold the Alt, put some color, drag it up. Very simple. Digital painting, matte painting, everything is the output of your smudge. Smudge, okay, design into the next level. So now I got to know how to add up the structures inside it. So very simple scribble on your screen. Just drag it up, or if it is long way, so the mountains will be very small. So a little artistically, we need to think. Take the smudge, just few drop of colors here and there to get mark the edge, because the background is white, the foreground we feel black, then contrast is there. Then drag it up. Yes, drag. And deselect. Fine. So you can find now how to mix them on screen and get the subject to come the layer wise, the different second layer. So hope we have understood how to make this smudge to switch into an artistical format, and everybody can do. Very easy, but you need to have a little high power system, because each and every pixel the software will calculate and it will take processing more, then it will work out. Now switch into the next color. Make the things to turn into black and white. So you can find now the magic on it. So you know how to convert into black and white. How to convert? Fill the white with difference mode. All the things you know, but on spot you need to take a decision. So the same thing. So you can find how to increase the things and how artistically you can have to switch the things. It depends like what is our interest and how we can make the screen to go interesting. And you can start up smudging not only directly on your skin, you can start switching to the channel. Now check to the skin. Here the color mixing will happen now. We are into the different channels. Channel is a place where the colors are saved. Now do the smudge by taking the white and put some flavor. So now we're just putting some flavor inside the red. Get some blue. Start fusing them. So you're blending the things to bring out the maximum colors. So red plus green is equal to yellow. So put some flavor of yellow and get it blend. So the dark screen is there, then you can have to add some light over there and make the things to get done up. Fine, we have understood how to smudge and get the things to draw into the next height. Now smudge up and make the fire to come up. So red plus green is equal to yellow, and you can drag the red onto the top. So now we are working with channels. So what you're trying to do, get the red channel to come up. The texture remain the same. And greens a little up, then fire come up. So now I got to know like how to generate the fire. So without taking color, you can generate the color once we understood how to play with channels. So this is a different exercise. Just work randomly and you will get some conclusion. And from that, you can gather the story to the next height. So we have understood now how to work with the screen with Smudge tool to make character designing and all. So this is a random format of dragging, but yes, it could be done with a calculative manner also. Smudge tool. So character making, fire making, web making, black screening. So all these things are the output of. So what are the things you are seeing on your screen? The same things has been tried out. Right. Yes, and this is one part, but it is not only the part. Digital painting. You can write digital painting. Digital painting, photography. All these things are the output of your smudge. Smudge okay, any okay. How much you want, people are ready to pay. But start with a simple strokes, then slowly enter into the bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? Start catching the grip and command on your tools first. Then slowly you can go for photorealistic painting by Smudge tool. Hope we have understood what is this tool can capable of. Now switching down beside to it, you'll find some dodging thing. Does brings the light. So does brings the light. So what is light? You open any image and you need certain part of the image to get brighter. Name of the tool, dodging. After this suit, if you need to have some light here, then you can paint here. So switch to the shadow area where the light is not there. We need the light to come up. Can you see? The light pop up on the place. Because we are asking to the software, wherever the shadow is there, bring the light. Exactly. Same way, you can cut the light by the burn tool. If overlight is there, and you can ask to the software where to cut in the highlight area, don't need the light, cut it up. So you can cut the lights in the highlight area. If photograph becomes over brighter, you can have to switch to the burn tool and get it cut. If the photograph is underlighted, you can dodge it up. So now you got to know what is dodge and what is burn. What is the next thing we have understood? Dodge and burn. It up the light and it down the light. Okay. Now, what is the artistical approach of it? Yes. If you need, every photographs look up down because of the lighting. Here it is more light, so you feel like it is up. Here less light, it is bent. So they bend up, down, all the things are lighting here. So if we can able to control this, then any photographs we can able to make artistically change. So let us take example. If you need this particular photographs nose to come to the top. So if you need to make the nose to come onto the front side. So how to bring that nose onto the front? Let's take example. Copy. Take a new file, paste it down, come over here. Just now we have learned does means lighting up. So switch to the does mode and bring it up. Bring it up. Before to that, have a pattern so that we can have to give a comparison. Drag, drag, drag. What happened now? The eye, like the nose come a little up. So not in the shadow area, but in the mid-tone area. So you can bring it before and after. So you can see it up before and the after.
Hello, sir.
Ah, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you explain one more time, sir? There was a power cut here.
No problems. Take a new file, press the image.
Yes, sir.
Make it zoom, switch to the dust.
Yes, sir.
It brings the light in your face. And it
Yes,
create
sir.
a illusion like the muscles are on the top. And exactly the same way, you can also make it burn. The eyebrow to be get more darker, so you can have to burn it. So artistically, you can have to make the things to get portrait change. Burn the dark area and does the bright area. Which part? Highlight part to be get highlighted more. So the eyes to be get teeth to be more clear. So dusting and burning can make the photograph to change the look of before and after. So you can find how to get the photography into artistical corrections. Black part to be get more black and bright part to be turn into more bright. Wherever you feel like the muscles to come up, does it. Wherever you feel you need to get it depth, burn it. Hope we have understood the artistical approach of these two tools, dusting and burning. So at a stretch, we have understood dodge, burn, smudge, sharpen, blur, paint bucket, erase, background erase tool, and magic erase tool. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine then. So take a summary of all the things on your screen. And then I'm just making it to go for full screen mode. Take a print screen of it, and you can start working on it.
Okay, sir.
Now switching back to the software, here a few of the screens. So I'm going to take some print screen of it. So Smudge tool output with channel mixing. Just I'm stopping the screen now. Now it will not be visible. That's it, like we'll meet on Monday on the same time. Try some smudging and dodging operation from your end. Is there anything to ask or we'll close? Is it okay?